Laboratory in Pennsylvania comes the Christmas episode of the Señor Fancypants Show. And I don't have anything else to say, but this intro has to be a little bit longer. So please give it up for your host, Señor Brian Fancypants.
Hello, thank you so much. All right, welcome to the Christmas episode of the Señor Fancypants Show. Merry Christmas to all of you. And to our Jewish fans, we hope you had a fantastic Hanukkah. If you don't celebrate Christmas, thanks for still choosing to listen to this episode anyway. On this episode, you can expect a little more music than we normally play because music is a big part of the holidays for most people. We will also talk about Christmas presents, Christmas traditions, and of course, there will be some terrible jokes as well. Terrible Christmas jokes, that is. And of course, my co-host Lincoln is here with me.
Happy holidays, fancy fans!
You hear those bells, Lincoln?
Yeah.
The sound of those bells shaking can only mean one thing.
Yeah, that you have bells in your hand, and you're shaking them.
Yes, that's right. And what do bells remind you of?
Christmas?
That's right. Lincoln, did you know that the song Jingle Bells has more than one verse?
Yeah?
Of course you do, because I just told you. Now, a lot of people don't know about the other verses of Jingle Bells. You see, back in the 1850s, a man named James Lord Pierpont wrote the song with 4 verses. And now, all these years later, it's one of the most well-known holiday songs of all time, and most of us only sing one verse. Also, his original title for the song was One Horse Open Sleigh. That's just some trivia for you. This week, I decided to quickly record 3 verses of Jingle Bells right here in the underground laboratory in order to share more of James Lord Pierpont's masterpiece. So here is my low-budget recording of Jingle Bells.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. We ran into a drifted bank, and there we got upsot. What? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, the story I must tell. I went out on the snow, and on my back I fell. A gent was riding by in a one-horse open sleigh. He laughed at me as I there lay, but quickly drove away. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Yeah, what'd you think of that, Lincoln?
That was cool.
Yes, that was my no-budget version of Jingle Bells. 3 verses out of 4. Okay, so something very exciting has happened just now. A special guest has decided to join us here in the laboratory. So, Brooklyn, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, Brooklyn is Lincoln's sister, and she also happens to be my daughter. So that's Brooklyn Fancypants over there. Brooklyn, how old are you?
6.
6 years old. You're missing 2 of your front teeth, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You having a hard time talking?
No.
Of course not. And Lincoln, Say hi again to our listeners.
Hi.
Are you happy to have your sister on the show with us?
Yep.
Yeah, Brooklyn's here because we're about to talk about one of her favorite things, which are toys. Brooklyn, what are your top gifts that you want for Christmas this year?
Well, I know a few. Calico Critter House.
Wait, Calico what?
Calico Critter House.
Calico Critter House. What else?
LOL doll.
Okay, LOL dolls. Fingerling. Okay, and Lincoln, I know we talked about it last time, but what are your top, 3 gifts that you want this year?
A Nintendo Switch.
Wow. See, last week you said Xbox, but now you have switched.
Yes.
Get it?
Yeah.
Anyway, what about name 2 more gifts that you want?
Minecraft Legos, and Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Legos.
Oh, I thought you meant the Harry Potter. All right, never mind. Okay, what I have in front of me here, Lincoln and Brooklyn, is a list of the hottest toys of 2018. Should we have a look at it?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the toys of 2018. First on the list is fingerlings, which you mentioned earlier, Brooklyn. Now, I don't really know what a fingerling is. I know it was popular last year, too, but what is it?
Well, so there's these little monkey things that you can put on your finger.
A monkey you put on your finger. All right, I'm sold. What else? What else do you do with it?
Well, they're really cool, and the tails are surrounding your finger so you can play with them and stuff.
That sounds interesting. Okay. All right, next on the list is LOL dolls. I know you know what that is, Brooklyn. Why don't you, real quick, tell me what an LOL doll is? And stay close to the mic.
So, it's these little things that come in a ball, and they're little dolls, and you can get different kinds of LOL dolls. There's some puzzle ones, like LOL doll, little sisters.
Okay, so it's a doll in a ball. Lincoln, does that sound exciting to you?
Not really.
But Brooklyn, you want some, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, next on the list, Baby Shark singing toy. I don't want that. What are your thoughts on that? All right, laughter. You guys want that, don't you?
No!
No, you don't like the Baby Shark song?
I like it.
You do like it? Well, I hope you don't get it. Okay. Next on the list, this one will probably be exciting to you, Lincoln. A Harry Potter coding kit from Kano. You know what Kano is, right, Lincoln?
Yep.
What is Kano?
It's a thing.
Well, it's the name of a company.
Yep.
But they make something that you have, don't you? What is it?
Make your own computer.
Yeah, make your own computer kit. And so the Harry Potter coding kit is just something that you can add on. And I know you'd probably dig that. Also, next on the list goes along with that. It's a Harry Potter Lego set. The new Hogwarts set looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have an extra $400, you should go out and grab one. Now, the next thing on this list looks kind of weird. I don't know what it is. Maybe you can tell me, Brooklyn. Poopsie Slime Surprise Unicorn.
Well, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what it is? Lincoln, do you know what a Poopsie Slime Surprise Unicorn is?
I don't know.
Well, the description's, I don't know. It says it's some sort of unicorn that poops slime. That's not really my thing, but apparently it's actually one of the most popular toys this year. What do you think of that?
I think it's because slime's
popular, and pooping unicorns are very big this year. Yeah, good point.
What?
Next on the list, Ryan's World Giant Mystery Egg. What is Ryan's World?
It's a YouTuber that I don't really know.
A YouTuber and a mystery egg. So apparently this Ryan kid is on YouTube, and now he's selling mystery eggs. Looks like it's an egg just filled with a bunch of stuff. Okay. Next on the list, Pomsies. Brooklyn, I know you've heard of Pomsies because you have one. What is a Pomsy?
Well, a Pomsy, so they're these little kitty things that you put around your wrist, and you could, if you hold the nose.
Wait, it's a kitty, and you put it around your wrist. So it's kind of like a fingerling, but for your wrist. It's a wristerling.
No.
But
if you hold it down really hard, a little bit harder, and a little bit tiny longer, then it actually does a song and it goes like meow 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 meow.
Okay, so Pomsy has a song. Wow, that sounds really weird. Next on the list is something that's always on the list, a Barbie dream house. Now, Lincoln, did you ask for a Barbie dream house?
No.
Nothing wrong with it if you did. But I know Brooklyn already has one, don't you, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
And you still like to play with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no surprise that's on the list. And then we have Hatchimals, Hatchababies. I know Hatchimals were very popular last year, so what's the difference between these ones?
They're baby Hatchimals.
Wow, I'm sold. I got to get me one of those. So yeah, Hatchimals. Also, Yoda electronic mask is on the list. That sounds pretty cool.
Okay.
I remember the Chewbacca one. That one was cool. So that doesn't need any explaining. That's just a Yoda mask. Now, next up is a game called Don't Step in It. Are you familiar with this game? I have no clue.
I know what it is.
It sounds weird though. Don't step in it. How's that game go?
You put on a blindfold and you walk across this thing, and there's like this squishy poop thing, and if you step in it, you lose.
Wow, games are getting so much more sophisticated than they used to be. Yeah, okay. Next up is Polly Pocket. That was a popular toy when I was a kid. Well, sort of. When I was in like junior high, I think. But you have a Polly Pocket, don't you, Brooklyn?
Yeah. So, like, there are these things that, like, they come in a little box thing that you can play with them in, and there's these little, tiny little doll things, and there's actually these stickers that come with it, and
Okay.
You put them inside the house thing wherever you want them to stand, and then if you put them on that, then they actually stick.
Okay, that sounds fun. Polly Pocket, all right. Now, Lincoln knows more about this next toy. It's called the Lego Boost Creative Toolbox. Now, what's that all about, Lincoln?
It's like this Lego robot that you can build, and there's a few different versions of it, like a cat, a guitar, a truck.
I see here that it has motors. So, like, you can design something and build something that actually works?
Yeah, and you can get an app to code it.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So, like, you can control it from, like, an iPad or some other tablet? Yeah. Man, I feel like these companies should give us money for talking about all this stuff. All right, so next on the list is Pick Me Pops. All right, Brooklyn, I feel like you know what a Pick Me Pop is. I've seen them in stores. Why don't you describe them?
So they're like these little ball things. So there's some tiny ones, and if you get the big one, it's like the mama one. And
No, but what are they? Are they animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so there's like a unicorn one, a bunny one, a cat one, and all that stuff.
And why is it a Pick Me Pop? Does it look like a lollipop or something?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
But when you open it, there's like, it's just like a color and, well, something. And then you just flip it thing, and then it turns into like one of those animals. And sometimes the big ones have babies.
Okay. Pick Me Pops. Sounds interesting. Next up, we got the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Hot Diggity Dance and Play. Lincoln, is that something you're asking for?
Nope.
Me neither.
Yeah, do you know the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Hot Dog song?
Yeah.
Hot Diggity Dog? Because I used to have to play it for Lincoln when he was a baby, like over and over and over again. But I think maybe he's grown out of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brooklyn, what were you going to say?
Well, I know what the song is like.
No, we don't want to sing that song because we might get sued or something. I don't know.
Don't
All
sing
right.
it.
The next thing is probably something that is exciting for Lincoln. Super Smash Brothers for Switch. For the Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
Now that is a brand new game and everyone's talking about it. So, yeah, there's no surprise that that's on that list. Lincoln, what do you think of Smash Brothers?
It's cool.
Yeah?
I played it a little bit.
Yeah?
It's really cool.
You recommend it?
Yes.
All right, we've got a couple more. I mean, the list is super long, but how about the Exploding Kittens card game?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. It looks pretty popular.
Well, I
I've-
think.
You think you know?
Well, it's this card.
It's a card game, yeah. That's
And on the box, on the package, and it has a kitty.
and is it exploding?
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's exploding.
Well, it's called
it is.
Exploding Kittens.
It is exploding.
Yeah, all right. So there you have it, the Exploding Kittens card game. And then the last thing on the list is something called Yellies. Are you two familiar with Yellies?
Nope.
What about you, Brooklyn? Have you heard of
I
Yellies?
have no idea.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I have it here written down. So, Yellies are apparently interactive spiders that move based on how loud you are. That sounds kind of obnoxious. So, like, if you're yelling at this spider, if you yell louder and louder, it goes faster, I guess? I don't know. I guess everyone's always wanted a spider that reacted to your voice. The name's very appropriate because you have to yell. So millions of kids this Christmas are going to be yelling at toy spiders this year. That's really cool. All right, so that's the list of several of the hottest toys this season. We'll see if you guys get any of those. That'll be exciting. Maybe we'll talk about it later. All right, we need to take a break right now, though. We're going to play a song, okay? So let's play a really cool song from the band Ants, Ants, Ants. This is their new single. It's a Christmas song, and it's called It's Christmas Time. Check it out.
Christmas time comes once a year, so gather round and see. Hear the bells, see the lights, as we sing in harmony. Oh, the streets are all aglow, 'cause everybody knows it's Christmas time. Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Christmas time comes once a year. Give thanks in what you have. Feel the warmth by the fire, sitting next to mom and dad. Oh, the stockings have been hung, and there's presents round the tree. It's Christmas time. Christmas time. It's Christmas time, 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 time. It's Christmas time, 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 time. Every year I try to stay awake to see Saint Nick. It's getting really late. Oh, I hope he gets here quick. Milk and cookies by the tree, and a note where he can see it's Christmas time. Could have sworn I heard those sleigh bells out the window by my bed, and the dreams of Christmas morning, oh, they're dancing in my head. It's my favorite time of year, and I can't believe it's here. It's Christmas time. Christmas time. Time. It's Christmas time, 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 time.
Now it's time for Keith Brockway's question of the day.
Keith Brockway's question of the day.
Yeah, love that song. All right, so today's question was actually for the adults who listen to our show, and we got a lot of great answers. Do you know what the question is?
No.
The question is, what is the best Christmas or Hanukkah present you ever got as a kid? So let's dive in. The first one we're going to have is Keith Brockway, actually. Keith said, when I was a kid, I distinctly remember one gift, our first Nintendo. It came with Mario Brothers, and it changed my life. You hear that, guys? It changed his life. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mario Brothers changed Keith's life. That's why he's so good at plumbing and why he's always stepping on turtles and saving princesses all the time. Do you believe that?
No.
Maybe.
No. All right. So here's some of what other people said. Dave from Rome, New York said Hit Sticks was the best toy he ever got. Do you guys know what Hit Sticks are?
No.
No, that's because it's a toy from the 80s because Dave from Rome, New York is kind of old, I guess. What they were they were electronic drumsticks, and they were connected to a speaker so you could pretend to play drums with them. And they actually sounded like you were playing bad-sounding drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
That's
cool.
disappointing.
Yes. Heather from the band The Green Orbs, her favorite gift was a Duran Duran tape. What does that mean to you? Do you guys know what a Duran Duran tape is?
No.
Is that
Is that what?
as a tape of a movie or something?
Not a movie. We actually used to listen to music on tapes. And Duran Duran is a popular band from back in the 1980s, way back when I was born. And back then, yeah, we used to listen to tapes. You might learn what those are in your history classes. All right, Matt Heaton said the best present he got was a big wheel. Do you guys know what a big wheel is?
No.
You don't? I had a Cabbage Patch big wheel. It was awesome. Basically, it is a plastic tricycle, but it sits lower to the ground. I loved mine. Bikes were actually a very popular answer to this question.
No, I don't like bikes.
We also had a bunch of people that agreed with Keith Brockway and said that the original Nintendo was their best gift ever. Now, I gotta say, the original Nintendo was definitely one of the best gifts I ever received as a kid. I loved all the Mario games and Zelda and Contra. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Contra, come on, guys.
I know what Contra is.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because we have that Super Nintendo Classic. That's got a Contra game on it.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you probably don't care. My friend Tom also picked a game system. Maybe you know about this, Lincoln. You ever heard of a Sega Genesis?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe.
But I haven't.
You haven't heard of any of this stuff. All right, anyway, so a Sega Genesis, that was a game system that's where Sonic the Hedgehog came from.
Oh.
Yeah, you like Sonic, right?
No.
Come
Yes.
on. All right, what else? Dana said her favorite gift was an Oscar Mayer weenie whistle. That's just like the guy from the Santa Claus movie. You've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, do you know what a Oscar Mayer weenie whistle is? It's a whistle made from the Oscar Mayer Company. Classic. All right, Stephanie from New York said that one Hanukkah, she got a Barbie head that you could do her hair like a hairdresser. I never got one of those, but they looked like they were a lot of fun. That probably sounds cool to you, doesn't it, Brooklyn?
They still
Yeah.
have some of those.
But it's decapitated.
Wow. Now, I did not tell you to say that. That was just a weird thing that you said with your weird mind. Okay. Brian Peters said that the Harry Potter book series were the best gift he ever got. Lincoln, you probably agree with that, right? That's a good choice.
Yep.
Yeah. I also had a Facebook friend named Kate say that the Harry Potter books were her favorite gift as well. Also, a reading light, she said. My friend Mitch said, 2 words, Razor Scooter. I don't know if he put an exclamation point on that, but it must be. He must have meant to do that. Lincoln, do they still make Razor scooters? Or Brooklyn, do you know if they still make those?
Maybe they do.
Well, I don't even know what that thing is.
It's a scooter. You know what a scooter is, right?
Yeah?
It's got wheels, it's got a little handlebar on it. You ride around on it.
They probably
Yeah.
do.
Anyway, Mitch was very excited about that. Our friend Lane Eady, author of the new book Pippin' No Lickin', said that his best Christmas gift was a 12-inch fully posable Spider-Man and ColecoVision. Do you know what ColecoVision is, Lincoln?
No.
Now, that's a video game system from back in the 80s. It was only around for a couple years. It's kind of like Atari, kind of like Atari's competition. We have another author that answered this question by the name of Steve Case. He said the best gift he ever got was Captain Laser, which is an action figure from way back in the 1960s. I looked it up on eBay. And, yeah, eBay. That's a website where people sell things, Brooklyn. You can get a Captain Laser on there if you want one. And if you want one that's still in the box, it will only cost you $500.
No.
That's a lot of money. All right. My
I don't
sister.
even have that much money.
No, you do not. My sister said that her best gift was a keyboard. You know what a keyboard is? I'm not talking about like a computer keyboard, like an electronic piano, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my sister's
I
favorite.
know what it is.
Yeah, and then my mom, which is your grandmother, my mom answered, she said her best gift was a baby doll named Sharon, and apparently she still has it. Let's move on quickly. Sam Smith said a Cabbage Patch doll with the horse. Good one. Brandy said her best gift was tickets to see Wicked at a theater in Chicago.
Does
You
that
got-
really count
What?
as a present?
A ticket to see Wicked? Sure. Do you know what Wicked is? It's a musical. Yeah, it's a Broadway musical. I'd like to see it. That's a great present. Kathy Smith said her best gift was a lamp that was handmade just for her. Handmade gifts can be pretty cool, don't you guys think?
Yeah.
They could fall apart.
No, they're special.
Yeah.
Man, Brooklyn, you're very cynical. All right. A different Kathy said a tippy toes doll was her favorite thing. I don't even know what a tippy toe doll is, but
Well, I think like it has really tall toes.
you think it has really tall toes? I think it's from a long time ago, like the 60s or something. Tommy said his best gift was a Commodore 64 computer. Now, that was a very popular computer back in the 80s. You guys would have no idea what that even looks like, right? You guys just have tablets.
It could just look a little bit like a computer.
Yes, it does look a little bit like a computer. Next, we have Nick LaRoe, who said a desk was his favorite gift. He uses
desk?
A desk. Well, he uses it every day for homework and for drawing. You don't think a desk is a good gift?
Well, I don't use my desk for that stuff.
Well, maybe you should start.
No!
All right, Lincoln, what do you think about those gifts? They sound pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, all you people out there who answered that question. Thank you so much. All right, I think it's time for another song. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yes.
How about, there's one I've been wanting to play on the show for a while, and it's called Snowball Fight by the Happy Racers. And I know we don't have any snow in Philly yet, so we're just going to play it anyway because it's such a fun song. So let's do this.
I don't miss my summer tan since St. Nick made a wonderland. I'm out of school with time on my hands. I'm drawing up my battle plans. It's the slappiest, happiest time of the year. My fingers are freezing and I don't care. My nose is red, my lips are blue. I'm gonna throw some holiday spirit at you. Let's have a snowball fight. We'll let it go on all night. It's gonna be a wonderful sight. It's Christmas time. Call up the family. We'll have a wintry World War III. Launching rockets across the street. We'll let them fly. Nothing says holiday cheer like ice in your ear. Ho, 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 let's have a snowball fight. There's a few ground rules we put in place. My front porch steps will be home base. No timeouts in this arms race. And we never ever, hardly ever aim at the face. Let's have a snowball fight. We'll let it go on all night. It's gonna be a wonderful sight. It's Christmas time. Call up the family. We'll have a wintry World War III. Launching rockets across the street. We'll let them fly. Nothing says holiday cheer like ice in your ear. Ho, 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 let's have a snowball fight.
Awesome. That's a great song. You guys like that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, Snowball Fight by Happy Racers, the Happy Racers. All right, we've talked a lot about Christmas presents, but I think it's time we move on to something else Christmassy or something to do with the holidays. Let's talk about holiday traditions. A lot of people have special traditions they do during this time of year, and yeah, we definitely do. What are some of our holiday traditions?
Yeah, we have an advent calendar.
An advent calendar?
Well,
Hold on, let's talk about this advent calendar, Brooklyn. We have a giant wooden advent calendar, right?
Yeah.
It's very pretty, and obviously it has 25 little doors, and inside those doors there's always something different. What kinds of things are in there?
Chocolate, gummies, erasers.
So little toys and candy
Candies.
pretty much, right? Now, we actually now have 3 advent calendars because we decided to get some other ones. Lincoln, what's yours?
A Lego City one.
Yeah, and Brooklyn, what kind do you have?
I have a Lego Friends advent calendar.
The Lego Friends one. So, yeah, we might be getting a little crazy when it comes to advent calendars. We have other traditions too, though. Christmas morning, what do we always eat?
Breakfast sandwiches.
Breakfast sandwiches. All right, do we have anything else?
Well,
Wait.
on my dad's birthday, we go to the beach.
Yes, that is a tradition, but we're talking about Christmas traditions, right? In
Yep.
Australia, they go to the beach on Christmas, especially over in Brisbane, where Mom's from, right? Yeah, but we're talking about ours. So yeah, let's talk about other people's though. I asked people on Facebook what their traditions were, and I got a huge list. So we probably should get started on that. What do you think? You want to hear some other people's traditions? Oh wait,
Okay.
another one of ours that's very important. We got to say it. Watching what movie?
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Brooklyn, you like that movie now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't before, but now you're a fan. We've converted you. Okay, so here's some holiday traditions from people that I asked on Facebook. Keith Brockway said that every year his family goes to the movies on Christmas or the day after. That sounds like a good one, right?
Well,
What?
well, we have one more tradition. The day after Christmas, we go to our grandma and grandpa's house.
That's true, but that's not... We're here to talk about Keith Brockway right now, though, Brooklyn. Keith Brockway, so he goes to the movies. What do you think of that?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't really like going to the movies.
You hear that, Keith Brockway? She doesn't care for your tradition. All right, my friend Dave said that his family stays in their pajamas all day on Christmas.
Oh.
That's a nice tradition, right?
Well, I want to do that.
You want to do that? Yeah, me too. Heather said her family's stockings are themed every year. Each family member gets a different theme, and the theme is chosen by other family members, so it's a surprise. Some of the examples of past themes were music, Star Wars, and Hamilton. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Comedian Al Smith wrote for his family, "We buy the ugliest tree on the lot." What do you think of that tradition?
I don't like it at all.
Okay, moving on. Carol said that her family reads the Christmas story from the book of Luke in the Bible on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. That's a good one. Traditional. Sam Smith's family goes to a Christmas Eve church service. That's great. My friend Bobby's family eats lasagna on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
Yeah, so here's the weird thing. He wasn't the only one who said that. 3 other people wrote the same thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Did you guys know that lasagna on Christmas Eve was like something that people do?
No,
No, we don't, do we?
we don't.
Maybe we should start. Although Lincoln's not a huge fan of lasagna.
Well,
I
he
don't.
could have something else.
That's true. All right, so that's a bunch of people's tradition, weirdly enough. Now, Dwayne says, this one's going to make you guys laugh. Dwayne says his family wears their boxers outside of their pants, and then they go to the movies. Yes. You hear that?
Yeah.
It's true. I believe Dwayne. I know Dwayne. Lori said she makes cinnamon rolls made from pie crust for breakfast.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Did you just cough an okay, Lincoln?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Brett's family goes to McDonald's for dinner on Christmas.
That's
This-
something I want to do.
No.
Yeah, it is fine dining.
No.
So, listen, apparently this tradition started because there was an oven fire incident that ruined Brett's family Christmas dinner, and McDonald's was the only thing open, so now that's their tradition. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I approve, I guess. Brian Thomas watches the Muppet Christmas Carol. That's his tradition.
All right.
Yeah, that's a really good one. That's one of the best Christmas movies ever, in my opinion. All right, we got a couple more. Gary Sturdivant says, we make sausage, egg, and cheese tacos for Santa and all wear matching pajamas.
Ugh.
Oh, cool.
What, tacos and pajamas? What's not to like about that?
Well, I do like tacos.
Yeah,
but
you
I
do.
don't want to wear my pajamas.
While eating tacos? Yeah, that's just crazy. All right, we got one more. This one's from David Means. He says, we have our annual Christmas Eve scavenger hunt. We drive around looking for Christmas decorations that are on our scavenger hunt list, and then we finish the night with hot chocolate.
That's cool.
Yummy,
Yes.
yummy, 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 yummy.
Okay, that's enough yummies. I get it, you like hot chocolate, and so does the Means family. All right, so thank you all for your answers. These were great. These were a lot of fun to see. It's always cool to see how different people celebrate the holidays. But now it's time for another song, I think. What do you guys think?
That's good.
All right, so here's one from another great band that we've played on the show before. This one is not just a Christmas song, it's a holiday song because it mentions Hanukkah and Kwanzaa as well. It's awesome. So here is It's the Holidays by Lucy Kalantari and the Jazz Cats.
It's the holidays in our community. We celebrate all in unity. Hanukkah, Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and a lovely New Year. Candlelight burning bright, casting glows on the windows. So wadded gifts, they reminisce the promise of love and family. Look over there, it's a Christmas tree. It's the holidays in our community. We celebrate all in unity. Hanukkah, Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and a lovely New Year. Games we play like Secret Santa make it so much fun. Mancala board games played with stones, dreidels made of wood and clay, spinning around and dizzy. It's the holidays in our community. We celebrate all in unity. Hanukkah, Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and a lovely New Year. Family, friends, food and cheer, ingredients for a celebration. All together we can sing songs of joy, health, and love. Hey, look, it's the ball dropping in Times Square. Happy New Year! It's the holidays in our community. We celebrate all in unity. Hanukkah, Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and a lovely New Year. It's the holidays in our community. We celebrate all in unity. Hanukkah, Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and a lovely New Year. And a lovely New Year. And a lovely
Fantastic. All right, so we're coming to the end of our Christmas special episode, and unfortunately, my co-hosts Lincoln and Brooklyn had to go to bed. You know how it is. So I promised earlier that we would have some awesomely bad Christmas jokes in this episode, so I'm going to make good on that promise and do those right now. Now keep in mind, these are terrible, so enjoy. What is an elf's favorite kind of music? Rap. Where does a snowman keep his money? In a snowbank. What did the snowman say to the other snowman? Do you smell carrots? Get it? Because their noses are made of carrots. What do you call a reindeer who wears earmuffs? You can call him anything you want. He can't hear you. What did the reindeer say to the elf? Nothing. Reindeer can't talk. How much did Santa pay for his sleigh? Nothing. It was on the house. What do you call a blind reindeer? I have no idea. Get it? No idea? All right, one more. Why is Santa so good at karate? Because he has a black belt. Okay, those were the jokes I promised. I hope they were life-changing. All right, before I go, I just want to say Merry Christmas. And I just want to thank all of you for checking out the Señor Fancypants show this year. We have had a lot of fun trying to figure out this whole podcasting thing, and hopefully we will just keep getting better at it. We really appreciate your support as we continue to try to make this show the best that we can. Also, thank you to all of the artists who have given us permission to play your music on the show. You are all awesome. But before we go, I just want to play one more song by the Happy Racers. We mentioned on another episode that they just released a new Christmas album this year, so I'm going to play a song from that to end the show. And please join us next year for new episodes, and don't forget to tell everyone you know to subscribe to this podcast. So once again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Now, enjoy the Happy Racers version of Deck the Halls.
There. Hey, Nathan, what do you think of this wreath?
That looks a little crooked, Lane.
Not if you tilt your head.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Sing the old time Christmas carol. See the blazing you before us. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Clap your hands and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Follow me in merry measure while I tell of Yuletide treasure. Let's go! Come on! Count it off! 1, 2, 3, 4. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes. Fa la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Sleeping in with no math classes. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la.
Hey, let's do it like the Minions.